Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim B'Kakradash, 14 4K, Body of the Lamb, Bebo,
Stand up, big rapper.
Bebo,
Damn!
and let the truth be told. I wasn't shit until he pulled up on the scene, put me down on the team, made me clean, then he made me king. All praises to the Elohim. I was nothing but a meme, but you exalted me and made me king. Gave me a robe, a rose and diamond rings. Now I'm shining bling bling. I'ma sing cause he made me king. Like Martin Luther, I'm a motherfucking king. It was all a dream, although it seemed, then he made me king. I was conceived to have a lot of dreams, but I never perceived that one day I would be a king. Well, I suppose true players, they get chose. And you was born to lie, gap tooth with a big nose. 10 toes, I've been dying from the get-go. Born to have clout and stand out like your big toe. You know what it is, you know what it's hitting for. So why you haters still talking shit like a bitch though? Fucking imps, player hating my sick foe. And you always on some fuck shit like a nympho. You can't do right cause righteousness ain't in you. And your prayers for my downfall return to center. Hot summers, cold winters, nigga went through the blender. But that's when your Howard Shop became my mentor. You see the world is his playground and I was playing on the swing, just out here doing my thing, kinda green, and then he made me king. I wasn't shit until he pulled up on the scene, put me down on the team, made me clean, then he made me king. All praises to the Elohim. I was nothing but a meme, but you exalted me and made me king. Gave me a robe, a rose and diamond rings. Now I'm shining bling bling. I'ma sing cause he made me king. Like Martin Luther, I'm a motherfucking king. It was all a dream, although it seemed, then he made me king. Made king, made by made king. Yeah, I was shy, he saves, that's what the name mean. Barakadah, he came and then he named me to be a leader, a king and a righteous priest. Now I gotta fight with you, I gotta fight with me. And the beast, cause the truest one is liking me. And underdogs, it's the days of wonder draws. The bigger they are, the harder they gonna fall. Without my fault, they went and took me to trial. Conspired all together to put my name on the wall. But I cried out loud, then he answered the call. Now I'm about to kill them all, necromancers and all. I was living in a terrible dream until his right hand came and taught me terrible things. Now I'm about to show the whole world what terrible means. When David is exalted as a terrible king.
Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim B'Kakradash. Salutations to the 1/3 sealed elect, the 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. Shalom. So the title of this message is The Illuminati Occult has a special social media access, a special access social media site like Facebook and several other sites. Okay? They have several sites. Uh, they have me on one of these sites where they write essays and things like this about me, and I'm referred to as the package. And I saw something that said something about the package number 2, so I'm probably not the only one, you know. Uh, First of all, this whole gang stalking program was about all the nations coming together. This is why because everything is about rights, okay? This is why they passed these laws and legislations, man. They've taken my United States citizenship away from me, unbeknownst to me. But the Spirit that led me to understand this, because the Spirit is what revealed this to me in my email. It was a 352-page document, and it said by way of the United States Air Force, Marines, Army, all 5 of the branches, and the Homeland Security Commission. So that means this is a joint effort all across the board, y'all. Okay? And they put me on this centralized website so all the countries, first of all, they got satellites that follow me around, like somebody just revealed to me. drone satellites. Okay, well they got satellites that watches me 24 hours a day. You just can't see them in the daytime. Okay, and the governments of the world have access to this website. See, not only that, the spirit revealed to me today that these same motherfuckers, this Illuminati occult, they have access to me through these same satellites. But the police don't necessarily know what they got going on. This is something exclusive for them, okay? But it's all perfectly legal. It's all I'm basically public domain, okay? I don't have no privacy or any rights to privacy. Not only that, I can't break any laws, technically, okay? This is all the things that they did to strip me of my rights because I've signed papers with AT&T now. You know, I just saw something about in the case of a lawsuit that you could only take this to small claims court through an arbitrator. And all these things were placed in measure. We don't want this nigga to come up by filing no lawsuit on us. You see what I'm saying? So they stripped me of all these rights, man. This is how I end up on these websites and all these things like this. Because all this shit is perfectly legal. This is why people that know what's going on, i.e., like family members and shit, they've come across this document. And compliance with this publication means you don't even have to sign up for this shit. If you reading this letter, if you've gotten this email, and we know we sent it to you, because there ain't no telling what it's saying in those documents. I was only able to download the first page and printed it out. You see? I did lessons on that. That's on the page that they didn't have taken down though, my original King David page. You know? Uh, but that's what's going on here. Okay? And the reason I know a lot of these things is because they revealed these things to me and then the spirit revealed to me what I saw. You see? Because when I was in the room with her, I had two incidents with her that I knew it was her. The first incident, I suspected it was her, and that freaked me out. That was 2 days before Takeoff's funeral. That was that Wednesday. Because the way she started talking and me being around, I perceived it was her. Now, why she wasn't looking like her, I think they shapeshifters, man. Clones are expensive, man. And, you know, to get clones on the site like that, man, you know, although they always one step ahead of me because even if I throw this phone down, man, they going to always have people on the ground. Government officials, your favorite rapper and his organization, they got their street officials. They're very connected with the barbershops and all this shit, okay? And I told y'all, these people are living double and triple lives, man. They got their motherfucking clones out there acting as them, doing the real work, and these motherfuckers is going out at Red Lobster like ordinary fucking couples, and it's these two motherfuckers, and I know because they came to my job like that. Because I told y'all, yo, that they did this humiliation, slut shaming ritual on my baby mama. Oh, they didn't all have it. But this how I take that. I didn't care about her like that anyway. I love her. That's my baby mama. You see? They got more to worry about than her. But at the same time, I wasn't into her like that anymore. So it was kind of a perfect storm because these things had to happen, you know. And now that she who was my enemy, now she ashamed. Because she had no fucking idea that I was King David. But she wanted me killed and she hated me for reasons that she didn't have no legitimate reasons to be that way. The only thing is, she's a terror. You see? She's one of them, man. These terrors are a real thing and they're a cult by themselves because you are of your father and the devil and works of your Father you will do, willingly or unwillingly. So these people have been activated. There's been a dark awakening, man. I told you I had a female from the projects told me she was the devil's daughter. And I instituted that I was going there to see B, but that wasn't B that told me. I was somebody I ran into earlier in the day. Matter of fact, it was my homeboy baby mama, one of my partners from Chicago. It was his baby mama. That's why we drinking and smoking and shit. I'm asking her about Priest. Like, man, you got Priest number? You heard from him? She like, yeah, he come once or twice a year to see his son, you know. Whoop the whoop. And we started kicking it and all this shit went down, you know. But anyway, uh, this is how I know these things from these situations, because I had these two situations with this female. Recently, one was 2 months ago, and the one before that was in October of last year when I realized. And then after that, you know, there's a lot of information that she put out forth during these two situations where I knew it was her. Now here's the thing, y'all. All those other situations, she didn't do much to reveal to me who she was. Now, the first situation to where I knew it was her, she revealed some things to let me know it was her. In this last situation, she just came all the way out and just gave up a whole lot of information. And the fucked up part about it, they was all watching. So that was kind of weird to me, you know. But it's like preaching to the choir. She basically was confirming to me shit that I already knew or had suspected. Okay? And this is Psalms 118 and 12. This is just something that's interesting, y'all, that I pulled up through scriptures because I'm a cold motherfucker like that. You see? And I'm living this shit. Psalms 118 and 12. They swarmed around me like bees, but they were consumed as quickly as burning thorns. In the name of Yahweh, I cut them down. And this is a psalm of David. You see? And a lot of shit that Machiavelli did and said while he was here, he didn't necessarily know exactly who he was. It's all prophecy, man. A lot of shit I didn't just blurted out and it came out to be true. You see? More so the spirit within the man. You see? Okay? Now, before I pay a jack off word to Moses, I don't think that was something that he knew prior hand, but after the fact, the situation presented himself, and he was intelligent enough to pull up that bar and understand that I was going to eventually come across that bar. I mean, you don't know the workings of the spirit world and how that shit works, man. You know, but it was all prophecy when he wrote it and said these things. Okay. Well, anyway, so the reason I know these things because that first encounter when I knew it was her, she was on her phone, y'all, laying in the bed next to me now, right? Right? This is after, you know, she said the things like, you know, I love you and I want to fuck her, okay? And I realized, you know, I hadn't realized the saltpeter element, but I realized I needed to just, man, let me relax for a while and maybe it'll come to me. Maybe I'm forcing it. 'Cause, you know, I was trying to get it in. In fact, I did get it in, but it wasn't working. I put that bitch in malfunction, if y'all know what I mean. You know, I'm not gonna go there. You know. But anyway, uh, so I'm laying in the bed next to her, y'all, and she proceeds to she gets on the well. She getting on the phone, right? And she like, man, I don't know what's wrong with this phone, but I kind of know. She said, man, I'm a bad person, man. I know that's why this phone ain't pulling up. Cause she trying to access this shit so she can record me, yo. But the fucking shit won't work. She took like 10 minutes, y'all. It wouldn't go through, she said. Cause she putting in access code. And she told me we got several websites. You know what I'm saying? And she said my fucking phone about to go dead. I gotta be on this site by a certain time. This nigga on some pimp shit, man. They got. I'm gonna stay on subject here. I got it wrote down right here. Well, anyway, she like, I know these motherfuckers gonna be tripping and shit. She like, damn, man, why this shit won't work? And then I proceeds to pull a charger out my bag, y'all, and give it to her. And I went around the bed and plugged it up for her and plugged it into her phone. And she just gave me this look like, nigga, I know you know what I'm doing. Why in the fuck are you helping me? And cause she asked me, what you doing? I said, I'm plugging your phone up so it won't go dead. I don't want you to get in trouble. That's what I told her, okay? Because the weirdest part about all of it, man, this person that I was rendezvousing with was acting like several people at different times too, though. Because she did refer to me as her baby daddy on one of these occasions. Now I know that's going into my ex-wife, because she all the way down with them 10 toes. She was really the real buffer in the real beginning. They used her a whole lot because she know me and she didn't have that element of fear. She don't have an element of fear like that, really, period, y'all. But especially when it pertains to me, because she know me. So while they're looking at me from the value of their occult knowledge and knowing who I am, not considering, although I don't know, they still apprehensive and scared. So we need somebody that's got to get up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is where the street theater and all this shit come from, when motherfuckers be acting because they know they on camera, y'all. Okay? So she gets on the website. She finally get access to it. Now she got to be on this website at a certain time, or they gonna be mad. Bitch, we know you in the room with this nigga. You know what you in here to do. Access the website, and then we're gonna start acting. So she accessed the website, y'all. She like, okay, I'm in. She told me they got several websites with special access codes. So now she in on the website, right? She started taking pictures of her pussy, her titties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Putting it on the website, uploading pictures like that. So I'm laying in the bed right next to her, y'all. Out of curiosity, I look over. I see a website with women. It's like a back page type of website. Man, these people living double lives. They out here hoeing, selling drugs. Because this the shit they want to do, man. Because it's nothing righteous in them. They're tares, y'all. You see what I'm saying? And this nigga is like on some pimp shit. He got the website. They selling pussy on the website, I would assume. And I'm saying to myself, oh, wait a minute. You got all this here. You don't have to do this shit. You got clones hey man, you got clones working for you, doing the real work, being the stars and shit. That's why they got all these handlers around. Meanwhile, you're off somewhere in a whole nother clone body, living a whole nother life, playing different roles and shit, role playing, gay sex orgies at the clone lab. Snoop bitch, no, that's what I call it. Snoop bitch. Man, I be chomping them niggas off all day, y'all. When I found out about all this shit and they was listening, we'll keep it between us, y'all, and y'all people. That's why when I be out in public, I see motherfuckers giving me these evil eyes. That be actually them, y'all. Man, I'm spilling beans right now, man. Like my wife say, spilling the tea. You see? That's what Abigail the prophetess say. She know all this shit. And she ain't even there. But she's King David's wife. They know who B is too, man. And that fucks me up, because this bitch tried to confuse me with her and the real B. And she told me I feel like when she told me she loved me and all this shit, because all this was like in the heat of a passionate moment. Because I'm sitting here, man, I didn't put my shit in there. It ain't even working. But I'm saying, I know me. I'm like, okay, if I can get the head in, I can get it working. But no, nigga, you been South Peter. You ain't fucking this bitch, nigga. I know that's what you came here for. And they lured me all in here because when I met her, she asked me for a light, and that's how the conversation started. And we talking, and she made it known to me. She had her legs open, y'all, with no drawers on. That's why I was at work, but I'm outside talking to her. Man, what are the odds, man? I saw that shit and they had me. Now I'm ready. You know, I'm thinking I done just got this lucky. Man, come on, man. After all these years, bro, they not letting that shit happen. That shit happened to me one night, y'all. I went to the room with this female I had met, ironically, across the street from my job at Waffle House. But not this, I was working at two locations. This was another location. I went got a room with her. She was young, too. But she was homeless, ironic. We went got the room, man. I sent her downstairs to get some weed in this Illuminati motel, and the bitch ain't never came back, y'all. Bitch ain't come back to get her bags or nothing, y'all. And I ain't lying, bro. I was sad, bro. I said, you stupid motherfucker. You had the bitch in the room. You gonna get this bitch some money to go get some weed, nigga. You should, don't let this bitch out the room once you get her in the room, man. That was just an L. I just ended, man, if I'm staying in a fucking room and I'm by myself, that's like an L to me. I could have fucking stayed on the streets and pocketed that, honey. Anyway, so she gets on this website. She started taking pictures of her pussy and her titties. She never took a picture of her face, though. And I'm looking at this shit, and I ain't saying much. So after she got this shit uploaded, right, these pictures and shit, she breathed a sign of relief. I guess she did what the fuck she's supposed to do at this certain time. Cause when y'all, these motherfuckers are all slaves, man. Sex slaves and whatever else we need you to be doing. And they got rank. And this nigga is pimping his own bitch off. You know, bro, you dealing with Cain, man. Nigga don't have no love like that in the text that you would think. He's narcissist. You see what I'm saying? He's not no, yeah, he jealous of me, but no, he not jealous of the wicked. See? There's no sin as long as there's permission. See? If I call you and ask you, can I fuck P. Diddy, and you say it's cool, then it's all good. See? This how they get down, man. This is narcissism at its finest, but you're also dealing with the most part, for the most part, children of the devil. And then you have a mixture of sellouts in there, which are Hebrew slaves. You see? She's probably more of a sellout than a terror. Her husband is definitely a terror. Okay? All right? So after that, hold on. After she got her pictures uploaded, she kind of breathed a sigh of relief like I did my duty so these motherfuckers won't be tripping. Because I'm assuming there's consequences, you know. You don't tell it what they got going on. This is the wicked you. You know, it's consequences, of course. Outside of, you know, debts and shit like that. Bitch, if you know, we load these pictures up at certain times. They all gang stalk each other to keep each other in line too. They know they have no zero privacy also. And they don't mind that because they wicked. They don't mind being naked in front of the camera. They embrace that type of shit. You see? And they're all within the porn industry also. Say, man, I wouldn't know these things, man, if I wasn't indulging myself in this wickedness. I'm keeping it all the way real, man. I don't have no fucking shame, man. My shame is before the Most High, man. You see? But I wouldn't alert these things. You know, curiosity kills the cat. I wait till I'm 40 years old and I want to start indulging in this type of shit. You see? But it was meant to happen that way. I never was into this type of shit before. Anybody, the people that know me that don't really know these things, but through the game, talking any fucking way. You know shit they ain't supposed to know. But anyway, on this same site, they got men and women on here, but the men are transsexuals. Okay? She told me she liked to watch tranny porn. Okay? And then she wasn't watching the shit next to me, but she was watching the photos next to me, and she kept showing me the photos, but she putting her whole phone in my face. Cause see, this all the shit they got set up on their website. But now since everybody on their website know I'm King David, after 2 years they know this 100% for sure. They saw the episode with Tupac and Howard Shah with the lightning striking and shit. That's why when I got on the train the next day, motherfuckers was scared, man. It was quiet on that train, man. The floor was open, man. It was quiet, nigga. I'm walking around, man. I'm like, bro, this is power right here, man. Cause these motherfuckers know, man. They scared like a motherfucker, man. Anyway, she keep after the third time, I'm like, man, why you keep showing me that? I knew she was doing that to try to set me up though. They got all kind of essays and narratives, but all that shit is dying out now because you accused me of being a homosexual. You tried to make it look like that. Then you put me in. You accused me of being a pedophile, and you put me in these situations to where you was watching me unbeknownst to me, and ain't none of that shit never went down. Although you was trying to manipulate it to go that way. Y'all see how wicked these motherfuckers are? Because they was trying to get something to where they could really, really blackmail me, man. You see? You see? Well, anyway, that's how I found out about these websites. So after I told her, man, that shit there a turn off, man. I'm like, man, I don't. She's like, I like to watch tranny porn. You don't like it? Like, man, I don't know nothing about that, man. Said, nah, I'm not into that shit. That shit a turn off to me. Then she proceeds to start playing videos. Okay? This is where I'm confused at. Is these motherfuckers shapeshifting? Or these motherfuckers or is this clones we dealing with? Cause I think with these rim driven clones, man, they can like put a headset on and or something along this nature. It deals with sensation too, man. I think they can feel through these clones. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man. But I think it's some type of headset or machine to where they can drive them, and different people can drive them. You see what I'm saying? For instance, you can have a male somewhere at a remote location driving a female clone, y'all, and vice versa. This is just all my perception on the things I've seen that these people introduced me to, okay? Because they also offered me $30 million, which is a fucking insult. $30 million for King David, man. Nigga can have like $30 million in this account by tomorrow. See? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't delight in gold or silver, nigga. I don't want your money. I want your life. Come on, man. This is David you talking to, nigga. See? I require blood as payback, man. Just like my father. One, see? Just like my father and his father. And his scoffers out there. You call Yahweh Shai his father. That's technically true, stupid ass bitch. Fuck out of it. Scripture say, shut up, nigga. King David, I got scriptomatic immunity. Shut the fuck up. Even if I go off, that don't make me not King David, you fucking assholes. Y'all some assholes, man. And you think like assholes. See? Well, anyway, I saw her watching the video. And this is what happened, y'all. In the video. I'm looking at the shit out the corner of my eye, but the bitch got it to where I can see it because they really want me to see this shit. They want me to see what they working with. You see? Because I'm pretty sure I got poisoned that night also. Oh, they done poisoned me several times. They motherfuckers astonished. Nigga, this shit just give a nigga indigestion, you know. Man, we done gave this nigga a pound of fentanyl or some shit, put it in his drink, and this nigga ain't nothing. See? Anyway, because I asked her, has she ever killed somebody, and guess what she said, y'all? Not intentionally. Bro, I ain't making this shit up, y'all. Trust me, it take a lot, you know. Spirit just been on me to go ahead and drop these jewels. I've dropped them before. Anyway, this is what I saw on the video, y'all. She walked up to a door and rung on the doorbell. She walked up to the door as a black woman, or what's a so-called black woman. She clapped her hands twice and turned into a white woman before the people answered the door. There's some kind of website that they got this probably the shit, bro. These motherfuckers got some shit going on, man. I'm telling y'all, they got several websites. It's all special access. You got to be down, and they're gonna give you the codes and all that. And once you know down, it's certain shit you got to do too. Everybody got shit that's required of them. Okay. And Spirit then revealed to me that it was all designed by her baby daddy. This nigga is the devil's son, man. Your favorite rapper. Yes, he is. Word to God, I ain't never read the Bible in my life. See? Mr. Hova over here. I wasn't trying to make that rhyme. Now, she told me that we had been intimate before, okay? And like I told y'all, it was only two situations last year in October. No, November. Because he got killed on Halloween. So this was November. And then this year in April, okay? Those was the only two situations to where I perceived it was her. Although I perceived from the very beginning, but from the very beginning I perceived it was her. The very first time, because I wanted to say her fucking name and there was no reason for that. See? And I already knew I was going through some shit at the time, so, you know, I'm getting softened up on what I believe and what I don't believe, you see? Because you got motherfuckers that can say, dismiss some shit, but if they see it with their own two fucking eyes, they gonna marinate on that shit before they go tell people what they saw, because they don't want to believe that shit them damn selves. Okay? But anyway, when she told me these things that we've been intimate before, I started rewinding the tape. In these weird situations that I had with certain females that I saw throwing up the fucking six to these same drone satellites that's in the sky. Now, why the motherfucker was blinking at me that night? Probably blinking at me to make, because the spirit is telling me this right now as I'm freestyling. You know why they was blinking at me that night? Because I was doing typical every night chariot sighting videos that night. Man, I did videos panning that shit straight at these cameras, y'all, telling everybody that these were chariots and angels of the Lord, and it was the whole time it was them. And the reason they blinked at me to further convince me that these were chariots of the Lord, so I could keep talking. And the same time, them motherfuckers was laughing and scoffing their asses off, y'all. And the spirit is telling me this right fucking now. Those are not chariots, those are satellites. And I always said to myself, why would a chariot be so fucking blatant though? See? The fuckery they do. The good thing is we still recording, y'all. See, this the shit get your video cut off. But it's a glitch. It's that bitch still recording. Cause I would hate for this to get cut off, man. And shit, it might already be. We passed way past 30 minutes. But anyway, That's what I saw her do. Okay, and when she told me we had been intimate, I started rewinding tape. So I had met this female right before I escaped from Louisiana out my cage. And shit was getting tense, man. I'm in the town with the whole town was gang stalking me down there, y'all. I done seen everybody do some suspect shit. Everybody, including the people that I love the very most. Okay. Anyway, I had met this female named Chicago, right? She was a nice looking girl. I seen her on the cuts, you know. I had my own place, so I was riding around. So one night, maybe 2 or 3 days later, I'm sitting at the crib. I decide, man, I'm finna go looking for this bitch. I might can get her. You know what I'm saying? So I go riding around and shit. And I ask around, anybody seen Chicago? Nah, ain't nobody seen her. She around here somewhere. Ride around some more. I come back through the cut. Nigga say, oh, she in the house right now. Right? She come out the house. This a trap house now. I'm keeping it real, y'all. She come out the house. Say, man, I want to know if you was gonna come chill with me. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop whoop whoop. You know, get whatever we need, drink, smoke, all that. She like, okay, babe, I come chill with you. We jump in the car. Nigga, my trick ass. I go to fucking Walmart. Spend like $100 on clothes, right? Cause I knew the chick was homeless. I spent like $100 on clothes, yo. You know what? I'm not sure, y'all, but I'm almost sure the motherfucker was pregnant. I'm not all the way sure, cause that have a real significance, cause some shit I ain't ready to get into now. But I'm wondering if a clone can get pregnant, man. I would naturally think not, you know, but it's some shit involving a baby too. Nigga might be to knock my baby mama up or some shit. But I'm saying to myself, if the bitch is a clone, cause I know her in her original form. She a nice looking girl, but she ain't all that like that to where the shit they got going on. They are getting into these new bodies, and that's why this chick, JT or Young Miami, on one of their songs, he say he want a menage with the new body. They getting corny with this shit, bro, because they telling on themselves. Megan Thee Stallion said in that song, Beautiful Mistakes, he wondering how I'm communicating with him through the TV. How I know these things, y'all? I don't even listen to that shit. I just heard the shit over the radio. All I gotta do is hear it one time. Cause I know who my enemies are. I've been secretly at war with these people for years, man. But I'm coming in the strength, man. The house of David is waxing stronger, man. You see? You see? Them people had me buried at one point in time. They surprised, man. I told y'all the cops said, fuck them, let them walk. These motherfuckers underestimated me heavily, y'all, because of my good-hearted nature. You see? My kind-hearted nature. 'Cause I ain't no nasty motherfucker, man, till you make me one, man. Other than that, man, I'm very cordial. You see? And my attention costs, man, so I'm very aloof also. See? I don't fuck with nobody, man. I don't even pay you no fucking attention, man. Anyway, look at these notes. These epistles are doing damage, y'all. See? Okay, I'm telling y'all about Chicago. So she come out the house, y'all. Nigga, like she in the house right now, so I'm parked. She come out the house, y'all. Walk around around the car to the passenger side to get in. I'm looking through the rearview mirror, y'all. She threw up the six to that fucking satellite, y'all. I saw her do it. Now, why I still let the bitch get in the car and do all that, man? Because at this time, man, I'm still in awe of this shit. I'm still in denial. You see? We go to my trailer, which was my cave. We over there chilling. She put on now I got internet and all this shit at my house, and I got the shit hooked to my TV, and they torturing my ass through Google Home. Okay, she got these videos playing with these artists, and these videos I ain't never seen before, y'all. I think all this shit coming from they dark web, and these videos are, man, I got motherfuckers singing to me, not really saying my name or nothing. It's all subliminal. You see, I'm looking at a Jasmine Sullivan video, and I'm saying to myself, this ain't no real video though. And it's some type of dark energy. Cause I cut the fucking TV off, y'all. Man, I cut that shit off. Shit spooked. But at the same time, I'm not putting it together that this is your man's and his bitch, right? So she told me she needed something. And I said with my trick ass, okay, well we'll go to the ATM and get the money, and when we come back, we gonna fuck. And I'm gonna fuck you like this when we get back. So I picked her up in the air, and she was a little girl, especially for my little ass to be able to pick up. I'm like, man, we're gonna have some fun. I'm telling y'all, ain't none of this shit happened though. She's like, okay, babe. Man, we jump in the car, cause the whole demeanor about her was like she was sweet, but she was like a dizzy bitch. Like this bitch kind of throwed off a little bit, like something wrong with her. You know, real sweet though. She was like, okay, babe. We jump in the car, y'all, cause I'm going somewhere with this here. We jump in the car, going to the store to go to the ATM machine. Then we can go back out and get more drugs so we can come back and she can be satisfied and I can be satisfied. And now we gonna fuck, right? Jump in the car, man. We driving down the street, y'all. I ain't paying no attention. I kind of got the radio on. But I hear, man, I can damn near hear the shit while the radio playing the motor so loud. Motherfucking truck passed me up, y'all. Man, the bitch passed me up flying, y'all. Flying. And we on just a two lane, but the two lane go both ways. So the nigga passed me up on the opposite lane and damn near hit me. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? That's all I said, y'all. Cause I got my mind on this female I'm trying to get back to the crib. Somebody that's supposed to be homeless is on drugs. She got a nice fucking body, and I'm feeling lucky. Man, we get to the store, y'all. The same truck at the store. Ironically, as soon as I get to the store, he getting out of his truck as I'm getting out the car. Right? I don't know, y'all. At this time, I'm feeling insecure, man. Because I asked the nigga a question. I acknowledged him. I say, hey, homie, man, the store open? He said, yeah, the store open, nigga. Fuck you asking me for? That kind of threw me off, y'all. Because it's a stranger, you know. Like, what the fuck you asking me for? I'm like, oh, shit. I go in the store, y'all. This nigga sitting up here. Let me tell y'all what I know about this devil. They got an Illuminati network, man. These gas stations, the barbershops, they all involved in it. The Arabs involved. Because I've seen on different occasions, now I don't know how much information these fucking heathens know. They don't probably know everything. But I've seen in different occasions to where I knew I was around the devil, man. And he went talking up to some random stranger, and they were sitting there talking like they been knowing each other all their lives. And this is what happened that night, y'all. I go in the store behind him. He at the counter talking to the fucking cashier, Arab dude, like they been knowing each other all their lives. He talking to the Arab dude like he run the store, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. So I'm at the ATM machine, and it's a direct line of sight where he can see me. At this time, y'all, I'm paranoid because I'm getting weird vibes. I done just cut this TV off. And in the back of my mind, I know what's going on, but I'm still like in denial. I don't know who it is though. I don't know that's your favorite rapper in this bitch. Okay? I just know these some weirdos, some Illuminati weirdos, because the bitch threw up the 6. All this happened the same night. She threw up the 6 when she was walking behind my car to the satellite before she got in the car to pledge allegiance. Because that's your favorite rapper's wife. See? That's why I heard the bitch say, we gonna play this nigga. This was while I was watching porn, man, they talking to me. Oh, traumatized the fuck out of me, man. And I sat on this information, man, for a long time because I didn't want to tell you the circumstances behind it because you would automatically dismiss what I'm telling you, man. But the devil come at you when you're at your most vulnerable points and when you're dipping your hands into iniquity. You see? Okay? Anyway, man, I'm at the ATM, man, putting my password in, but I'm feeling paranoid because I'm thinking, this how I felt, y'all. I felt the nigga looking at me. I had my back turned, but I felt like the nigga was looking straight through me, y'all. Like, man, this nigga trying to get my password. See what I'm saying? But that wasn't why he was looking at me. So I turned around to see what's going on before I typed the password. Showed up, nigga looking right at me, mugging me, man. And guess what he said, y'all? How you gonna tell a nigga? He talking to the cashier though, but he looking at me. How you gonna tell a nigga how you gonna fuck his bitch? Yo, I got that money out the ATM and got the fuck out of there. See what I'm saying? It wasn't until after the fact because I felt played. That's how I interpreted it, y'all. Okay? I interpreted the nigga saying he was telling me how he was gonna fuck my bitch. I'm not putting together that this nigga is watching you in your house while you with this female because that's his bitch. You see? And his bitch is your favorite rapper's wife, and he's your favorite rapper. He's sending her in there. This is why they started implementing the saltpeter. Because we had another incident here in Atlanta, but I didn't know. Kind of, sort of, but not really. To where I got a full fucking erection. And she looked at it with a stank face. I'm like, why are you looking at it like that? She was looking at it because I want to fuck him. I want to fuck him. See, King David got a big black dick now. See, I'm keeping it all the way real. Fuck you, kill all these people. You Jacob, and you ain't got a big black dick. Man, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. And that's why, because it's all on their websites, y'all. That's why he started implementing the saltpeter, because he felt played, because he knew, and everybody else knew from the look on her face, this bitch ready to get it on, man. She ready to work this nigga over. See what I'm saying? Because I was laying on my back. She like, I can't do that. That's what she said. I can't do that. Because they watching. You see? And it was after the fact, though, y'all, that I perceived. The nigga was mad when I picked her up in the air. And I'm like, I'm going to fuck you like this when we get back. And everybody watching. And that's why the nigga was mad. That's why he just had to show himself. And that's why he was like, how you gonna tell a nigga how you gonna fuck his bitch? You see? And y'all, with that being said, that's how I know. Ain't no telling how many situations. It ain't been a lot because I'm not active like that. I only had fucking one real, and she wasn't even a real girlfriend. But we was in a relationship official. And that bitch was the Illuminati. And that's in the last 10 years, y'all. That's how much control. It's everything the band members said. Manipulating relationships, personal relationships, sexual molestation, extreme witchcraft, harassment, all the same shit, y'all. The same shit. These motherfuckers got a secret website like Facebook to where they They be making posts and shit and posting pictures and all this shit. And another thing that confirmed that was, uh, like I told y'all, man, 2 days, that Thursday night after the I wanna fuck 'em, I wanna fuck 'em, I went to work that Saturday and they was all in there, y'all. Him and her was in there. I didn't realize till they went walking out. But they was talking, this what they had going on, y'all. These motherfuckers was playing porn in the restaurant. But now this porn they were playing was actually real porn that involves my ex-wife. See, this is my glory being turned into shame. But they got us hooked up. Everybody in this restaurant is hooked up to the Google Home app. Okay? She also told me she got 3 microchips in her. He's really in control. She told me about secret bank accounts. She spoke up on a private donation. You see? It's something I wish she wouldn't have said. Now that if I get a private donation, I can act like she didn't say that, or I can turn it down. I don't need it. See? Anyway, they came in there that Saturday morning, y'all. The motherfuckers was casting spells. My head was spinning. My ear was banging. This right ear that I know they got a device in. Listening, uh, it can transmit and receive signals, okay? And it's a tracking device. All in my fucking right ear. I went to jail out here like 10 years, 8 years back, y'all. Damn near 10 now, maybe 2014. Okay? And my ear been fucking with me since 2010. And I went to see the nurse about my ear, and she looked into my ear and said, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What? What?" She was like, "It's a lot of redness," and her phone rung simultaneously, y'all. She told me she had an emergency. They was gonna call me back into the nurse's office tomorrow. And when I got into the dorm, a dude came and told me he know a bail bondsman that'll bail me out for free. He gave me the number. I called the man, and the man actually did bail me out for free and told me I owed him like $800. I paid the nigga like $80 or some shit. Very unusual, y'all. I'm just saying. I never got a chance to go back and see that nurse. And any hospital I went to, they already prepared for that. See, they on top of that. That's why they keep boots on the ground. You see? They're not gonna let me go to a hospital to where somebody gonna look into my ear and see what the fuck is actually in there that don't know what's going on. Okay? Well, anyway, man, they in there playing this fucking porn, and I'm just hearing moaning sound, and I'm hearing talking, but it's all audible to me. And motherfuckers in the restaurant is laughing, and they laughing at my reactions because I'm ignoring the shit for the most part, y'all. But it was times to where, cause here's the thing, y'all, the shit was coming through the speakers of the jukebox. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's coming through the speakers of the jukebox. It's all Google Home though, y'all. They can do that shit with this technology. So now you got me hearing this, they hearing it, my ex-wife hearing it, cause she was there as a coworker. And 2 days before that, I told her, say, man, you remind me of my baby mama. Just the way you be acting and talking shit, you know. So you remind me of her. And maybe not 2 days, cause I wasn't at work 2 days before that, but like a week. You know, it was something going on with her that was reminiscent, you know. And I heard her, I heard the manager say, that girl crazy. Y'all heard her? She say they can't kill my baby daddy. Man, I'm on the floor, y'all. The restaurant full, but I'm like, these motherfuckers act like I can't hear them or they want me to hear them. Okay? And this fucking porn is playing. She making these old shameful faces because she know I can hear, but the joke really is on me, y'all. Cause it was time that shit came out the speaker so loud and clear. I'm looking at the customers like, man, I know y'all hear that shit. But the restaurant is mixed with them and regular customers. The only difference is it's more of them than regular customers because they mobbed in there. Not only that, the regular customers can't hear it because of this device that's in my ear. And all of them chipped with some type of, they done all took an oath, so they got to spy on each other to keep everybody in line. Okay? Call Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Bikakadash. Salutations to the 1/3 the sealed elect, the 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. But that shit went on for a 6-hour shift, y'all. I don't know how I had to make it. Because I was in the room with her for 2 days, and something I left out was, of course, I didn't sleep the whole time I was there. I couldn't. I couldn't. You see? So when I got to work that Saturday, I was not tired, but sleepy than a motherfucker. And with a fucking dizzy headache, my ear was bothering me, man. And they stayed in there, and when I perceived because when I started hearing them talking, that's when I'm like, okay, I know what's going on now. And another thing my manager said is, they can't do him nothing. I mean, it don't matter what y'all do, man. He a saint, man. And that's just what it is. See, that's how you know it's friction going on over there. Because you got these people on the website, a lot of them are terrorists, but they still got minds and brains. And if something that happens to you is shameful, they're going to laugh about it. Oh, this is what they were saying. Because the chick was like, she was I guess, one of the baby mama friends. Because this bitch didn't join the Illuminati, my baby mama. She said, I heard her telling my baby mama, she said, they can't do him nothing, he'll sink. Then they was talking about them. They said, yeah, she all making all these posts and all this stuff. That's how I know they on the website. That's the main reason. I'm glad I remembered that. She said, yeah, she making all these posts and stuff like they just so happy. Like they just the happiest couple in the world. But can't nobody tell because that's based off of what they saw and based off of what she said. I want to fuck him. I want to fuck him. That's what she said. She was like, I love you. I love you. I'm like, man, this shit here getting crazy, man. You see? Because you got all this fondling and shit going on, and we done already been intimate, you know. This nigga ain't no porn star, but he got a big black dick. I'm the porn star. I can make it work. If he know he being recorded, he ain't gonna be able to perform. See? But this is how I know all these things I'm telling y'all, man, is true. They watching right now. I'm getting heavy interference since yesterday and been before that. But every day that passed, we getting closer, man. Spiritual powers are coming. You see? And all these things are going to be validated through that spiritual powers. All truth. Because when you see a man killing shit and telling the truth, you're going to know he a man of the Lord. See? Shalom.